Hi, this is Neil Peterson with LED Lighting Supply. Today I'm going to talk to you about our standard floodlight offerings, and here's an example of some of them. First group is what we call our spotlight or low-end flood, usually lower wattages, as I mentioned, spotlight. So this is a bullet flood. This is a flood. We have lots of different versions of this, ranging from 20 watt up to 100 watt, and they traditionally come with a trunnion yoke bracket on it, but many of them can also come with what we call a knuckle mount bracket to allow it to be adjusted and go on a pole. Our more traditional floods that you see on our website can range from anywhere from 50 watts up to 310 watts, depending on what you need. They all do come with what's called the trunnion yoke bracket, okay, and have nice optics on them. Traditionally, a floodlight is doing 120-degree spread out when they shine, and they can be angled to point up, and that is the same on the low end. The spot, it does a 30 to 60-degree optic. On the high end, we have a line of fixtures that range all the way from 200 watt up to 1200 watt, and they're really designed for real perimeter field lighting, such as football or baseball fields, port lighting, and other types of applications. They're very rugged. There's an option for a visor. There's also what we call a pipe mount adapter that attaches to the trunnion bracket on the fixture. Very high end. The optics on this range from 15%, 30, 45, and a 60-degree optic. If you notice, they are in 200 watt increments on the unit. And again, there's the 600 watt would have 3 heads, the 800 would have 4 heads 2x2, and the 1200 has 6 heads 3x3. And in the case of the multi-head fixture, they can be pointed and directed at different directions for the maximum light coverage that you need. But these all, so it's a full range. We have a lot of others. If you have a requirement, contact us, and we can evaluate your requirement and select and recommend the proper fixture for your requirements.